And we're live. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Hawktime. In this final episode, we say goodbye to our amazing viewers. The season has been so exciting with so many great stories to tell. And tonight, our final three will be truly amazing.
Well said, Byron. For this week's entertainment endeavor, we'll dive into 3 new episodes of the segments you all know and love. We have to face off with each recipe you've seen on What's Cooking to determine who the true winner is. Then our very own Ryan Kelsey will discuss his struggles and triumphs that have come up in his life during the pandemic. And as always, another exciting interview with our friends over at Hawk Lead of the Week. But first, as always, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy Hawk Time. And we're back. Welcome back to the studio, everyone. Wow, I can't believe that's the last time I'm going to be saying that.
I know, right? It's really the last show. What a time it's been. We've heard so many great stories, and you even got to get some great food.
That was definitely my favorite part of this whole show. I'm so proud that I got to be part of the What's Cooking segment. I think it turned out incredible, especially my roommate's keto-friendly chicken, to die for. But of course, that's just my opinion. Let's see what the rest of the segment producers thought in this finale of What's Cooking.
It was my mom's family recipe that's been passed down over the years. They're not a traditional Italian dish. It's not the spaghetti. It's not
Spadini.
It's spadini. It's spadini. You gotta add the spadini. And it's just very convenient as an appetizer. I would almost consider it Super Bowl worthy. You make it, you roll it up, and it has all these flavors, parsley, the mozzarella. You got your protein in there, so you got the beef. It's like a pocket snack. It's very convenient. Great for all occasions.
It's like a better Hot Pocket.
Yeah, Italian Hot Pocket.
My dish was the chicken bacon keto dish with the cheese sauce. Really accessible for college students that need a quick fix for dinner. Cam, my roommate who created it, it was something that him and his dad worked on making together, a recipe brought down. So this is something that Cam eats a lot more often. So this was something that was just very easy for him to do and something that he likes to pass on to the other guys that I live with. In terms of the creativity, it's more simple than creative, but what I will have to say is the taste is amazing. You get the saltiness of the bacon, you get the cheesy taste from the nice sauce, you get the chicken. I mean, this is a great fix. And the overall preparation was not too hard at all. I think that's what made it a really simple meal for the show.
My dish was creative in the sense that the ingredients had some sort of medical research behind at least helping with some of the symptoms of a hangover, getting carbs in your system to get your blood sugar back up. Other than the massive amounts of cheese also, I think it was a relatively healthy dish. In terms of the taste, when it was hot, it was great, but it got cold very quickly. Mine doesn't have any story to it, does it?
No, but it's the stories that people have leading up
Before.
to it. Yes. So Megan's, there's just so many different elements to it, not just the history, but what actually goes into it. You're bringing all these different spices and the meat and the cheese, and it's something simple. We compared it to a Hot Pocket, but only better. Say no more. My winner for the 3 dishes would have to go to Megan's. I'm just a sucker for Italian food to begin with, and the overall process just seemed great, and I really enjoyed learning about the history behind it.
Alex, I to this day do not believe you when you tell me that it is keto. For that reason, I honestly am picking Alex's because my mother has gone on keto diets and I see what she eats and it's sometimes so boring.
When it comes to the lovely hangover, they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and that rings especially true after a bit of light drinking the night before. And so I'm a little biased because breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. For the purpose of my love for breakfast, I'm gonna have to give it to the hangover sandwich.
I think we need a tiebreaker, and I think our hosts are gonna do that for us. Georgia,
Right.
Byron, listen, who do you like better? No, I'm kidding. I guess we'll leave it up to the host.
Wow, such great dishes that were covered throughout the show. So many amazing recipes and stories behind them that it must make it really hard to decide. However, I already had a vote, so now it's up to you, Georgia.
Oh wow, no pressure or anything. Well, there's going to be one What's Cooking champion, and that winner to me is Megan. Definitely with the Italian food.
Great job. Even though there's only one winner, congratulations to all on a tasty season of What's Cooking.
I wanted to say how proud and amazed I am of the final episode of Overcoming the Odds, Conquering COVID. Our group has shared some amazing stories over the semester, and this week's segment is no different. Our host Byron sat down with University of Hartford senior Ryan Kelsey. Despite his college career taking an unexpected turn with the pandemic, Ryan overcame the odds and conquered COVID as he is set to graduate in less than a month. Let's take a look.
My name is Ryan Kelsey. I am a senior at the University of Hartford, majoring in digital media and journalism. I decided to go to the University of Hartford primarily because of their communications department. Being from Connecticut, I know that they have a lot of different TV stations, whether that be ESPN, Fox, NBC, so I knew that going to college, I always wanted to go to a school that had that kind of program, and UHart being so close to where I'm from in Connecticut, it was just a right fit overall for me. Before the pandemic, I always think back on even the small things, whether that's just going to Commons with my friends, sitting down, whether that be working out at the gym with everybody without masks, hanging out outside. I'm part of Greek life here on campus as well, so on nice days we would go out in the lawn, hang out, play football, go to the house, hang out. So kind of just that close-knit environment, being with others is definitely what I miss the most. During the pandemic, when most of my classes were online, it was very hard because it was something where I never did before. I'm someone that needs to be with my professors in person so that they can help me, but with being online, I didn't get that one-on-one that I usually like to get. Being a senior, it's one of the biggest challenges is the job market right now. I really want to work in the sports industry. I've had experience before COVID happened working with the Hartford Wolfpack, and I was supposed to be an intern with the Yard Goats. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to work with a minor league team when I graduate, but COVID shut both of those teams down. I've overcame the odds by just staying positive and reminding myself that it's not just me that's going through this, it's everybody. It's kind of easy to get discouraged when things aren't going right, but for me, especially now, I've learned how to kind of take everything with a little grain of salt, stay positive, not necessarily get down when things aren't going right. I've been able to build connections as much as I want, if not more, because I've had more time on my hands. Even though I'm not seeing professors in person, I'm still able to email them, I'm still able to communicate with them. I'm able to talk to people on Zoom meetings in the sports industry because of the access that I have that I never had before. So someone I can talk to that works like in California that I talked to with the Oakland A's and Golden State Warriors, I would have never met before if COVID wasn't a thing, because we're nowhere near each other. But because of that, I've been able to adapt to the challenges, and yeah, I'm happy that the pandemic's coming to an end, but I've definitely learned skills that will stay with me through the rest of my life.
Thanks for sharing your experience with us, Ryan, and a huge congratulations from us over here at Hawktime on graduating. We will be rooting for you in your future endeavors.
This was such an amazing segment. I'm glad to have been a part of it with you, Byron.
I feel the same way. We heard some amazing stories. Who knew our campus was full of such strong-minded and successful people? It was a pleasure to share their stories with the world.
Absolutely. Hey, did you know there's a new sports team on campus this semester?
Oh, please tell me we finally got a football team.
Unfortunately not, but esports is brand new to the university this year. Let's see what Josh Fromowitz reported.
Hello, welcome back to another segment of Hawk Lead of the Week. I'm your host, Josh Fromowitz, and today we meet with a member of Hartford's newest team, the esports team. Let's go check out to see what Alex Taylor had to say.
Yeah, COVID definitely had a little bit of an impact. Most of these events we're traveling to schools and doing it in person, but more recently we've had to continue it online, which definitely slows things down, but we're still able to get what we need to get done. Yeah, right here actually at the Sports Center, we're going to have a room with a bunch of brand new gaming computers, and it's just definitely going to be a nice space for us to be able to continue to practice in person and actually build up those relationships. But that'll be probably available for next year. It's been great. There's a lot of hype around it. And there's definitely a huge movement to get people onto the gaming platform, especially with this weird COVID year. Everybody's sort of been gaming anyways. But I think it's definitely really good. I think once we have more opportunities to meet in person, then we'll definitely have a bigger outcome and more people participating or trying out. Well, gaming in general has definitely increased a lot this year due to COVID. Everybody's inside, and really the only way to connect with their friends are through games. Everybody likes playing games together. So if you already like playing games and you are trying to be a little competitive, this is a great place to be able to go and compete on a D1 level with, just like the basketball team does, so can esports right now. And they also have Super Smash Brothers, League of Legends, Valorant, Rocket League, and we're adding many more. So if you have a game that you want to play, feel free to reach out and maybe we can get it on the roster. COVID's impacted my season through the fact that we're not able to meet with certain teams, and there's not sort of a scheduled place and time for everything. Some of the things are sort of a little loose and a little less scripted. So if there's a game that we have a certain day and someone can't be there because we're all online, then we have to reschedule it.
Well, there you have it, folks. The last episode of Hawklead of the Week in the books. Once again, thank you, Alex Taylor, for joining us. And signing off for the last time, I'm Josh Romowitz.
Another incredible story coming out of Hawklead of the Week, and we expected nothing less. I never expected there to be such a big online sports presence on campus. Best of luck to Alex Taylor and the rest of the esports team.
That's a wrap on this season of Hawk Time. On behalf of the entire team, we thank you for tuning in and choosing us for your weekly entertainment endeavor.
It's been a pleasure to be your host, and until next time, we hope you fly high and enjoy the view. See you next time, everyone.
Goodbye.